No, that's fine. Good job, Zoe.
That wasn't that bad. Isn't that bad?
Yeah, you can hop off. That's okay. Good job. Okay, so these calves came out of nowhere. That one has a cactus in its neck. Anyway, these are tagged. That one looks like a little steer, a little bull. Anyway, and I don't know if you can see this one. It has a cactus right in the side of its neck. I'm just gonna kind of wait and see what they do. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to spook them. Anyway, let me show you this one. Okay, now you saw what I was talking about. He got a cactus stuck in his jaw. Maybe I'll try and get it off with a stick, but I don't know if he'll let me get that close. It might do more damage than good. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so always lock the gate. This is somebody's property. You don't want that leaving. Well, there you go. There's your hamburger. Steak. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so this was the part of the trail that those boys thought that they knew what was coming. Anyway, you start up there, and they were coming fast down this, and they just hit this big, huge drop. That's probably, if you go from the bottom of those rocks to the top of that hill, it's probably like a 2-foot drop. Anyway, luckily they had front suspension on, and they were okay. They didn't wreck and flip over their bikes or anything, but yeah, you just, with kids, you just got to be careful. You really have to teach them how to ride before you just let them go out and ride. But yeah, Paige was my 6-year-old. I brought my 6-year-old out here on this trail. I'm going to do a little bit of it, but it's going to start getting, you know, to a place where you wouldn't want to bring somebody like that. But anyway, this is out in Sarita. Good luck finding it. Okay, so this is an absolutely beautiful morning, and these cactus are really green, or cacti. I'm going to take this Royal Trail. It says there's a live wire overhead. I don't know if I'm going to make it that far, but we'll see. Haven't been riding seriously for a while. Probably at least, I don't know, a month maybe. I have to go check my last video, but anyway, this will be good. It's my spring break, and yeah, it's just nice to be out here in nature, just to slow down a little bit and relax, you know, reconnect. with the bigger picture instead of always in the rat race thinking about work or whatever. So it's nice to get out and have a release like this. But anyway, so I'll be heading down this trail and keep you guys posted. Okay, so this is the part where I get to slow down and catch my breath. Anyway, there's a little hill there, a couple drops. I cleared out the trail earlier from all these little cactus, but they're all over the place, and so I'm gonna have to start slowing down a little bit to kind of watch for these cactus. I can't really go as fast because I haven't ridden this trail, but once I get this trail all cleared out, then I can go a little faster and I'll be more in shape for my next ride. But yeah, so these cactus are nice. It's kind of God's way of saying, hey, slow down, take a break, and don't pop your tire. So anyway, you know, I mean, I guess you can interpret that however you want, but that's just one perk, I guess, of these cactus, is you do need to clear the trail before you ride, or else you're gonna have cactus in your tire and you're gonna have to quit unless you have gear to air up your tire. But I mean, most of you already know that riding out in Arizona, but if you've never ridden these trails before in Arizona, you know, you wouldn't notice these, but they're kind of hard to see because they, like, those green ones are real easy, but they get black, and those ones are a lot harder to see because they blend in with the dirt. There's one right there on the trail. I don't know if you can see it. See if I can find it in the camera. It's out there. But yeah, so I mean, most of the time you can just dodge those, but if there's a bunch, I'll get off and clear it. Nobody's ridden this trail for a while. So I made it back up to the water tower, kind of where my car is parked. My Armada, you can see it up there. Anyway, it's really enjoyable if you just stay on the upper half of this trail. I have parked down at the Performing Arts Center and then rode all the way up here. That's a pretty good workout. So if you're looking for a workout, start at the bottom that way, okay, which would be east. Start east and then head west, which would be this way. Head west all the way to the top. There's a gate on both the east side and the west side. Here on the north side of the bike park, I'm gonna call it a bike park even though it's Freeport property. But anyway, so I'm on the north side of the road on Continental Road out here in Green Valley, Cerrito area, Arizona. But yeah, if you're looking just for a nice little enjoyable ride, you can start over there where my car is and then just make a loop around. Yeah, I'd recommend the Trail Forks app. It's free. But anyway, my seat is acting up, so I'm gonna have to go back. But man, this desert is beautiful. There are some cattle out here, so who knows, maybe we'll see some cattle. Next time I'm gonna have to bring my 7/16 wrench with me. That way if my seat gets loose, then I can just tighten it on the spot and I don't have to go home. Tweezers, that's another good thing to bring. First aid kit, put it in your car, bring extra water. This is Arizona. And yeah, just have some fun. Gosh, these cactus, I just can't get enough of these cactus. They're like, it's like a forest of cactus. Anyway, and then pretty soon in the spring, these Palo Verde trees will be popping yellow, and that'll be really, really nice to see. Okay, well, that's probably good enough for this one, but hopefully you guys can get out and catch a ride. Okay, so I'm back here at the car. One rookie mistake that I made is bringing my jacket with me in Arizona. Even if there's a light rain, you don't really need a jacket. Anyway, this was a light jacket, but I'm already heated up. I think I'm gonna go back out for another little loop because I got turned around. I wasn't really looking at my map as much as I should have. But okay, let's try this again. And who knows, maybe my seat will break and I'll just have to ride it all on my legs without my seat. But anyway, yeah, I need to just go to a yard sale and find me a nice newer bike. But I've had this bike for years. I got this when I was like 20 or 18. So yeah, it's a pretty old bike, pretty heavy. But yeah, so we'll see about that. My brother always keeps pestering me to get a nice newer one with double suspension. But anyway, yep. Okay, so let's do another little lap. That was about 30 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna try out the 341, and we got some power lines here to deal with. But anyway, let's see what we can do with this trail. Okay, so again, stopping for rest. Here's something I'd highly recommend. Get you some nice gloves where you can strap them tight. Okay, these are just regular old work gloves. I thought these were about 13 bucks at Walmart, 14 with tax. Anyway, they're nice. That way your wrists aren't so sore when you're done. Anyway, also, if you're in like rocks and stuff, I guess 32 psi. That's what my brother says. He's pretty big into mountain biking. You don't want your tires too aired up. I mean, they can take, some of them can take 65 psi. But yeah, if your tires are a little looser, then you're gonna have a little more suspension that way. Kind of save your joints. But yeah, so I found this trail. This is the up and down trail, and I found it by just riding the power lines, and then I turned right. Anyway, I'm heading back up. So when I say up, I mean west, but I don't have to, you know, travel the whole distance of the park, which is kind of nice. It's kind of cuts it, I wouldn't say in half, but anyway, it's nice. You can do a couple laps, and then whenever you're tired, just stop from doing your laps or whatever. But yeah, beautiful area. I haven't seen this area before. This is new for sure. Kind of dips down. There's a couple trails here. Anyway, I did hit some of that sand back on the power lines, and I mean, I made it through most of it, but you'll see my tracks if you come out here. One time you know, my front tire kind of spinned out, so you got to be careful in the sand. But yeah, beautiful morning. Not too hot. The birds are chirping. There's a few cows out there mooing. But yeah, I'll have to bring Blake out here, or Drew. They could handle this one. I think they'd like it. But looks like we have a couple oh, there's another biker out there. So yeah, watch out for other bikers as well. Yep, there they are. So they're heading back down. All right, well, enough of that. Let's get riding. But yeah, man, beautiful day.